Yeah, I mean, that's such a false trade-off, pensions or water. I mean, that just seems, two very unrelated issues. Why is the pension system underfunded? That's a question that you'll have, many cities will have to ask as well. I had this question the other night in Ontario, in Kingston, Ontario, where, maybe based on them being Canadian, they have a different concept of things. They were talking about certain things that should just be free. Water should be a human right, no one should have to pay for it, but then how do you provide it, and so on and so forth. And in those cases where you want universality, you can cross-subsidize essentially with public ownership, and that's one way of doing it. So you could take public ownership stakes of something and use the revenues to provide water for free, or to fund your pension system, or so on and so forth. One example is in, I think it's Munich, Germany, where they have an integrated system. So one publicly owned enterprise owns the transportation system, the water system, the electric system, so on and so forth. But they also use the revenues from that to provide all of the swimming pools, high-quality swimming pools, and community centers, and all of these social services are provided through the revenues that are based from this public ownership of all these other enterprises. So if you as a society, it's a planning question, if you as a society start to decide, well, okay, we want to provide these things for free, or we want to prioritize pensions, and we want to prioritize having clean water, how can we do that? Well, we need assets, we need revenue from somewhere else. The IMF, which is sort of the bastion of neoliberalism, released a really interesting report the other day, which I found fascinating. It seemed for the first time ever that the IMF found out that a balance sheet has two sides. It doesn't just have expenses, it also has assets. And so they actually said that, if you take into account the fact that when you're privatizing something, you're losing an asset, and an asset has worth and value, then the financial measure, or the financial reasons for privatization, and these are their words, are often an illusion. So it's an asset, and it has a value, and you can capitalize on that in some way.
And it does seem, it's just like treated as a sort of land to be colonized. This doesn't own, no one owns this yet, and we can just, commodify it.